In this video, I want to talk about my latest passive income venture as a blockchain developer and how you can join me on this quest. Because this is an opportunity with a lot of upside potential. Other people are already doing this, but it's still early and I think there's a lot of room for growth. So I want to make this video to explain how this process works and how you can get on it too. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below and subscribe to this channel. So one of my goals with blockchain is to try to build as many income sources as I can that can scale and add up to more income than I could like with a single income source, like as a freelancer or having a blockchain developer job. And there's nothing wrong if you just want to be a freelancer or just want to have a job. A single income source is great because, hey, you can get paid pretty well as a blockchain developer. But for those of you who are looking to add, more income sources, maybe a side hustle or a, full-time business that you want to go in on, I want to talk about this new opportunity because it's really captured my attention. It's something I personally am focusing on, even with everything else that I have going on. I've been busy with the blockchain bootcamp, my blockchain mastery membership program, freelancing projects, all that stuff. But even with all that going on, this opportunity is something that I want to focus on because, frankly, it has a lot of upside potential, and I think there's opportunity to go around. So I want to talk to you about that today. And this opportunity is with CHAINLINK, which is a protocol that provides real-world data to smart contracts. So it powers some of the hottest blockchain projects on the market, like Compound Finance, Aave, Uniswap, all these different apps. CHAINLINK is a part of those. So basically it takes real world data and puts it on chain. So like think about cryptocurrency prices, for example, like the price of Ethereum, the blockchain doesn't know about that. So CHAINLINK takes that data from the real world and puts it on the network. And so you can join the CHAINLINK network as a validator to participate in this process. And that's kind of like becoming a Bitcoin miner, but it's a little bit different. I'll explain that here in a minute. But when you become a validator, you have the ability to earn passive income for doing this, okay? And some of the top validators in the market are earning like thousands of dollars per day, like 14,000, 13,000. And sure, there's no guarantee that you're going to make that kind of money overnight or even ever with this opportunity. But that's one of the reasons that I'm focusing on this is because, the opportunity is so big. There's so much upside potential. And even if you just make a fraction of that, then this is probably still worth it for a lot of people. So that's why I'm personally focusing on this. I've set up my CHAINLINK node and getting that up and running. But I want to take you over the shoulder and show you how I've done this step by step and show you how to do the same thing, like set up your own CHAINLINK node in the cloud, how to market it, get business for your node. So I'm going to hold a CHAINLINK Masterclass on Wednesday, December 16th. All right, you can sign up with the link down below. I'll take you over the shoulder, walk you through this entire process, okay? But for the rest of this video, I want to talk about how this works, what kind of opportunity there actually is and how you can, get involved in this process. So one of the coolest things about this is that you can see what other CHAINLINK nodes are doing in real time. So we can actually go to this website, market.link, look at other CHAINLINK nodes, see how much they're earning, seeing what their operating costs are, so we can actually determine the profitability of this opportunity, because that's something I want to do. If I'm going to spend my precious time and energy on something, I want to see what the actual upside potential is before I go down that road. So if you go to market.link, you click on explore. All right, you can click on the nodes here and you can see the top nodes here, and scroll down and see the rest. So let's just click on the first one. So you can look at the metrics on a time range. Let's just do the last week or so. And here you can see the link rewards per day. So this is the CHAINLINK token. That's how you're paid for becoming a validator. But you can see it denominated in US dollar below. So revenue per day is like $13,000, $8,000, $14,000. And of course, those are spikes. It goes down to, $3,600 per day here. And so that's, of course, just revenue. That's not total profit. But you can go down and actually see the, let's see here, the gas spent per day. So part of running a validator is you have to pay gas to validate transactions on the Ethereum network. So you can see that the gas is pretty expensive too. So here gas is like $7,000, $6,000, $13,000. But, that's still there's still a pretty big profit margin. So like, $13,000 minus $68,000. So 13 minus 6.8. That's still about $6,000 per day. All right. So again, on top of that, there are, of course, operational costs. Let's say it costs a few $100s per month to run a node. I mean, even if it was like $1,000 or $2,000 a month to run a node, it still has some pretty big profit from an opportunity like this. And so this, of course, is one of the top performing nodes in the network. Like there's no guarantee that you'll be able to achieve these kinds of results. Okay. But I like to look at this kind of information because it shows what the actual upside potential is. That's what I want to know before I go down a road like this. So let's look at maybe some other nodes to get a realistic picture. Okay. So let's just like scroll down, find one like farther down the list. Let's just do like this one with like 5 feeds. Okay. So, this one has, smaller rewards per day. So this is like a few $100s, so $375, but it peaks up around like $1,300 a day. Again, still in the black, I think, with still with the gas. So it's still like $1,000 in profit in one day. Still several $100s in profit here. Okay. So that's an overview of what some of these nodes are making. That's like kind of a range that I'm seeing here. And hear me out. Like, one of the reasons I want to go down this road is because even if you can get something to start with a little bit of revenue, it's scalable revenue. So the more people you can convince to use your node, then the more money you can make. All right. And another thing to think about is like, what if you could just make a fraction of what these bigger nodes are making, and then the demand for this technology continues to blow up? Let's say you're making like 1/10 of what they're making and the space still doubles over 10x. Well, then you rise to their level, right? No guarantees that's going to happen, but that's how I think about this opportunity. That's one of the reasons I'm going for it, and one of the reasons I want to teach you about it too. And so another thing I want to say is that this is not like a get rich quick scheme. I mean, it looks like there's potential to get rich, but it wouldn't necessarily be fast or easy. I don't at least think about it that way, but I still think that the upside potential is there. And so that's why I'm going to pursue this. Okay. So let me explain why, because of course, if you go to market.link and you look at some of the other nodes, there's going to be, a small graveyard of nodes at the bottom, right, that have like no activity. All right. So why is that? Well, because you have to treat your node like a digital business. And that's why I'm trying to appeal to people, who want to start a side hustle or are more entrepreneurial and want to have that extra income source. So let me explain how that works. So becoming a Chainlink validator is kind of like becoming a Bitcoin miner in that you're running a node that helps achieve consensus on a decentralized protocol, but it's different from Bitcoin in a very specific way. So let me tell you how that works. So if you want to become a Bitcoin miner, right, you would become a node on the Bitcoin blockchain, and basically you just set up a computer that downloads the entire Bitcoin blockchain, and you would participate in the mining process whenever new cryptocurrency is, sent across the network. You would help, mine that transaction, and you'd receive, a passive income reward for doing that. So when you become a Bitcoin miner, you just turn mining on and basically the money machine is going. So Chainlink is a little bit different. Okay. So Chainlink is a decentralized network that provides real world data to smart contracts, like I was saying before. So an example is like you create a smart contract inside of an application that needs to know the price of Ethereum. Well, it can request that price from the outside world, and a network of validators all, basically provide that answer to the blockchain, and they come to consensus on what that answer is, and they provide that data to your smart contract. So basically, app developers will request this information to the Chainlink network, and they can specifically talk to your node and other nodes, and you can participate in this process, and you earn passive income for doing this. So you specifically earn it in the Link token, the Chainlink's own cryptocurrency, and that's what you see here on the Link rewards per day. They're being paid in, Chainlink tokens. But unlike Bitcoin mining, this isn't like a just set it and forget it type of scenario where you just turn it on and you start earning passive income. You have to actually treat it like a digital business. You have to convince other people to use your node. You have to make sure that your node is really reliable and secure. So you need to set it up on a cloud. And you actually have to get some reputation. Okay. And that's one of the reasons you get listed on a service like market.link. You get transparency into how your node works, its reputation, reliability, all that kind of stuff. And this also lets other people find you. You can push them to your page and show you that you can, fulfill their requests. And so that's part of the process. You have to be able to set up the node, but you also have to be able to get other people to use it. All right. So there will be other work involved in this, right? There's maintenance. So once your node's set up, you have to administer it, update it. All right. So it's not just like a totally passive set it and forget it type situation, but the income that you earn after you set it up is passive income or residual income. And the other big feature there is it's scalable income. So let's say you even, devote a few hours per week on average to, working on your node, then the amount of ROI that you can get on that time is really high. Or maybe you invest a lot of time at the beginning setting it up, and then you don't do much to it over the long term, then the ROI can still be pretty big. And that's one of the reasons that, I'm jumping on this opportunity. So I want to take you over the shoulder and show you how I've gone through this process. Okay. So that's why I'm going to hold the Chainlink Masterclass on Wednesday, December 16th. You can sign up with the link down below. I'm going to show you how to set up your Chainlink node from scratch in the cloud. All right. So you don't want to do this on your laptop computer, your desktop, because you want your node to be on all the time and available. So show you how to put it in a cloud, set it up, get it running, and then also show you how you can market it and get other people to use your node. Because again, that's part of the equation. It's not just totally like a set it and forget it type of thing. So make sure you sign up with the link down below to hold your spot today. As always, subscribe to this channel. Smash the like button down below. That really helps these videos get found so that more people can learn how to become blockchain developers. And if you like this video, in the meantime, you want to learn how to sharpen your blockchain skills, then there are a few different ways to get started. You can go to my YouTube homepage. You can find any of my free courses there. They're like Udemy courses, but they're totally free. All right. And if you like those tutorials and you want to take the next step, or hey, maybe you want to take a master shortcut entirely, then I can show you how to build a real world blockchain application from scratch, step by step, a real world, a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. So you can use it for your portfolio, that you can land a high paying job, become a freelancer, launch your own application. Just head on over to dappuniversity.com/bootcamp to get started today. All right, so that's all I've got. And until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.